welcome back to the show. I'm certainly not Commissioner Romocop, and I'm not in the Witness Protection Program. I hope people had a good week. It seems like a lot of winners out there. Good job, everybody. My team didn't show up, so I had to go into hiding, thanks to James Murray, giving me my second legitimate loss of the year. So that's pretty cool. We got a few things. Let's get into them. This is going to be a pretty simple video. Here's the Week 13 winners. As you can see, Commissioner Romocop's team's not on there because his team got murdered, and that's why I was in the witness or not witness protection program, as I witnessed my team get slaughtered by the Oklahoma City Phantoms. And my reward for that is that the playoff bracket is out, and as you can see, Team Greenwood is up against Princess Meow Meow. Congratulations to her, a rookie, making it into the 4-team playoff. That's pretty cool. Congratulations, Meow Meow. And congratulations, Team Greenwood, for wrapping up the number 1 seed. The number 2 seed is Lebowski versus the Oklahoma City Phantoms. The committee spoke and chose Lebowski because he has a long-time legacy, and Romocop lost him the last week, and Lebowski won. So the playoff committee selected Lebowski to go to oh wait, this isn't college football, and this isn't Alabama. That's pretty messed up on the college football thing, but good thing our thing doesn't work like that. Here it is. Here's the right one. So Team Greenwood's number 1, the division champ for the Eastern side, and Commissioner Romocop is the Western Conference champion. They'll be facing Meow Meow and the Phantoms. We got kind of lucky that it worked out with the divisions playing each other. That's not a requisite. Some leagues will do that. I have another league I play in that forces that issue. I'm not going to do that. If it falls like this, fine. But if it doesn't, then that's fine too. But this is how it fell this year, and we will see how it plays out. There won't be a game of the week. I'm sure that some people will love that. There's no more games of the week until next year. That's only for the regular season. And we'll see how this all plays out. Good luck to everybody in the field. And maybe my team will show up this time. And we got this thing going on. Not too sure how I'm going to go about doing this. If you look at the playoff bracket for this thing and how stupid ESPN has this set up as, you can tell it's going to be kind of hard to name a clear winner, but we'll figure it out. I would suggest you guys just score as many points as possible, and I'll try to figure out a way to have a winner here. And maybe you can help me out with that too. But somebody's going to win the Pit of Misery Invitational and get to choose from the prize vault, which will be pretty funny. I'll show you guys what that contains when we get closer to the end. Won't be too special, like I said, but it might be something fun. You might find something you like. And alright, I have to add this. We finally had our tie. The last week of the regular season. First tie since Prodigy and Dust Till Dawn tied. I guess Prodigy likes to end up in these tie scenarios. Little Lebowski Urban Achievers had Joe Mixon leave the game with an injury, so he was stuck on 4 points and ended up tying Prodigy. But Lebowski wins the matchup because his quarterback scored 2 more points than Prodigy's quarterback, and everything worked out. It processed fine, and hopefully we don't have to use it a lot, and hopefully it's something we don't see that often. But, you know, there it goes. It works, and that's how it's going to be. I wanted to share this with you guys as well. I'm going to do an award show type thing, and after the season's over in January. It'll be just like this, but, you know, a little different, obviously. I think it'll be pretty fun. I'm not going to go into everything. I will congratulate Greenwood for winning the division and myself for winning my division for this year. Uh, we'll get into all the other stuff. We still got to figure out who's going to win, the Super Bowl. But, I think I got a pretty fun idea for what I'm going to do with this, and hopefully you guys will watch it. And here's what we're looking at for next year. Some of us are already looking ahead to next year. Here is the 2018 draft order without the playoff teams. We'll see what happens with them. But 1 through 6, there you go. Queen Hazlitt, Victoria's Secret, Dusk Till Dawn, Team Prodigy, Urban Achievers, and the Stormtrooper Academy. That will be the order. As you can see, I broke the ties with the points. And then Queen and Victorious had different records. And then the first two losers will be 7 and 8, and that will depend on their regular season record, who will be 7 and who will be 8, but we don't know how that'll go. And then 9 and 10 will be the same thing. The winner will be 10, and then 9 will be the loser, obviously. But that is what we're looking at for next year. And here is the final graphic for the Browns Memorial Wall of Shame for the least weekly points scored award. That's a big award. There's week 1 to 13. You might find your name on here. You might find your name on here more than once. Or you might find your name on here more than 5 times. The point is that, each year is different. Try again next year. Hopefully you get some better luck and some players that aren't hurt. And hopefully there's some different people on this list next year. As long as they're the Oklahoma City Phantoms every week, I'll be happy. I'm just kidding about that, Murray. You've had a really good year. It's come at my expense twice, but that's okay. All the playoff teams are good. Of course, they made the playoffs. I'm happy for everybody. Of course, there's a little conflict of interest there since I'm involved. But, if it doesn't go well for me, I had a great year. But we'll see how that happens. I hope that the players who aren't in the playoffs are ready to come back next year and try to change it up. It seems like at least, I didn't look back, but at least there's a couple spots every year that change up. This is the first year that Damian didn't go to the Super Bowl, so I know he's going to be back and ready to go. Bo didn't make the playoffs. I know he's going to be coming back. He's probably pretty mad about this year. The Stormtroopers did pretty good. Nice run at the end there. I know that there's just going to be competition all the way across the board. But that's how it goes. I didn't make the playoffs last year. I missed it at the end. Prodigy made it. He gets close every year. So I expect him to be back right in the hunt too. It's just going to be competitive. That's what it is. Team Greenwood didn't make the playoffs last year. He's back in it this year. The Phantoms repeated from last year's playoffs. So you'll see 1 to 2 make it, and then some new ones. You just never know how it's going to go. I have to stop and do this. Wish a happy birthday to Brittany, our league member, Victoria's Secret. You're the first person whose birthday's fallen on the video day, so I'm going to take the opportunity here to say happy birthday. Hopefully your season next year goes right, and maybe you won't auto draft, and maybe that'll help you out. But I'm sure you'll bounce back. You had a strong first year and fell back. But all that doesn't matter right now. What matters is it's your birthday. Happy birthday. It really has been a good year. I'm not just saying that because I'm in the playoffs, but it's been real fun. I hope you guys have had fun. We'll see how these playoffs shake out. I'm going to have a more comprehensive end of the year video coming, so I really don't want to get into too much of that. That's why I'm kind of dancing around some of it. And then I'll have the award show thing, which I got some really good ideas for. Hopefully I have the time to do it. I should. I'll be in between semesters. And I can't wait for that. Just a couple more weeks left. I can get a good little break going. But I'm going to wrap this one up and go back into hiding. Hopefully I'll be able to come out in a couple weeks. But hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you next time.